We move on, ladies and gentlemen, to our co-main event of the evening. This contest will be fought at under 80 kilograms. Please welcome our first fighter, making his way to the blue corner from Brazil, ANDREY Mineiro Augusto.
Main event about to walk here and it's packed out. Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. Thank you for joining us here at 971. Andy Shepherd, Evan O'Reilly and Carl Keller on the call. Huge night, 2 more big fights to come. Mohamed Makhem will be in our main event. Before that, some business to take care of here at welterweight. Here comes the compact powerhouse frame that is Andrey Augusto. He's the first up for our home main event. Born in Sao Paulo and competed all over the world, most recently in the UK on Cage Warriors. He is built like a tank, and I think this is hard to stop as well. Only being finished twice in 26 fights. He said this week he's ending this one quickly. Carl, is that the best strategy?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's going to have to get past the range, but you can look at his height and be like, that could be a massive disadvantage. It's nothing new to him. That's part of his game plan. Fighting somebody shorter than him might actually be extremely awkward. He sees this kind of stuff every single day. So being the smaller guy, it could be an advantage. It could be very explosive. He's going to have to get past the straight shots and tee up some big bombs, and that's his fighting style. It's what he's adapted to, and he's made a career out of it.
Already 27 fights on his record. He's only 32 years old. And I mean, you see here the physicality of this man. Every ounce of it is made out of muscle. He is a heavy knight.
And he likes to grind guys down as well. That's really the key to his fighting style. Get them down and just wear them out.
This is his 6th fight in 13 months. A busy man.
Yeah, and he looks like he's enjoying it.
For some people it doesn't pay off, but for Mineiro, I think it does.
And please welcome our second fighter, making his way to the red corner from Russia, RAIMOND MANGOMEDALIEV.
First walk to the cage in 20 months for the highly talented RAIMOND MANGOMEDALIEV. Following the unsuccessful appearance of Dana White's Contender Series in October 2023, RAIMOND has reset and he's used that experience as a crucial learning curve. Tonight, he is intent to show that improvement and re-announce himself as a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. What changes do you want to see from RAIMOND tonight?
I don't know if it's about changes. I guess it's just about unlocking the things that he does really well and just, you know, excelling in those in the fight. I mean, he's a combat sambo world champion and comes from the famed Abdulmagomedov team, which famously is Khabib's father, and now headed up by Khabib after his passing. So you know what you get with those guys on that gym. There's a very clear, distinct style that they have, and I think if he can get that going, you know, he'll do well tonight.
And Carl, he's had 20 months to think about this walk tonight in that gym full of killers. He's put the work in.
I mean, he's used to the pressure. He's got wins over Saganai, Anthony Njokuani. Like, his loss was Marcus Rubin. Yeah. I mean, high-level competition there.
Impa Kasanganay, off the back of that loss, actually that's turned him around, went on to become PFL World Champion at middleweight. This guy beat him at welterweight. Very talented. Can he bring that home here tonight? Let's take a look at our tail of the tape for our co-main event here at the Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. 2 years age difference, 10 centimeters in height difference. The reach advantage, you can't quite see what Andre Augusto's is, but at 190 centimeters, you've got to think Raymond has a lot of inches on it.
That reach is some secret info.
Introducing these two 971 co-main event warriors once again. Fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 175 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 78 kilograms. He has a record of 17 wins with 9 losses. He represents Brazil. He is Andrey Mineiro Augusto. And fighting out of the red corner. This fighter stands 185 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 77.5 kilograms. He has a record of 10 wins with just 2 losses. He represents Russia. He is RAIMOND MANGOMEDALIEV. Your referee in charge of the action is Helmi Landosi.
Helmi takes his final assignment of the night. This one could be explosive.
Definitely. And I mean, I think this fight's going to be about establishing top control as well.
Co-main event about to get underway here. Andre Augusto in the black and red.
Let's go.
Raymond in the black and yellow. Instantly, you see the size difference between these two.
It's kind of awkward, the upright stance there from the smaller opponent. Like you'd think he'd be crouched over a little bit, ready to explode, but almost stands with a very just upright posture.
I like a bit more head as well.
And that's how you're going to get inside. Feints, fakes, but he has the rear hand extended forward. Trying to strange. Clearly works for him.
If you're Augusto, I mean, obviously you're lacking some range, but you've got some power. How do you leverage that in this fight for a win?
You're going to use some feints and some fakes to pull out the attack of your opponent and then get past him, bring it out, try to beat it back to the face a little bit, feinting the takedown perhaps coming over the top, but the key is going to be the looping shots for him, the big overhand rights, follow it up, maybe working the body a little bit. There he goes, now he's inside, work the body right away.
And Andre has got 6 wins by KO, 3 by subs, he's gone to decision, 8 wins. I mean, he can get this done wherever it is.
What you're seeing at the moment now is Augusto's just on the end. MANGOMEDALIEV's range, just where he doesn't want to be.
Tentative opening 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be with this kind of a matchup. I mean, Augusto's literally going to have to take a few shots to get one of his own. And he's just got to make it count.
Or even, just feint like he's going to shoot and then just come swinging in just to get inside and rip some hooks to the body, maybe to the head. He's got to do something. Standing where he's standing, he's just, prime positions to get hit.
He's trying to work the jab to the body, followed up by the overhand. That jab will lower the hands, and then bring that overhand over top. Try and find.
It's a very unconventional stance there. Andre, as you mentioned, it's almost static. And it's relying on a hand fight if something comes in.
And his chin's up in the air. Like, I had this in my notes because it was just perplexing. I watched a whole bunch of his fights.
What's the method of the madness?
I don't have one.
He's got 6 KOs on his resume, so obviously he knows something.
Raymond's 21 player, but it wasn't for lack of trying. He's had a couple of fights cancelled and just, doing challenges and finding fights at this level. And once again, this is where 971 comes in, providing opportunities for these high-level fighters to get in.
You can even see from that angle the speed there.
One's a tank, one's leading.
That clip to look like just above the ear, perhaps.
Look at Raymond. I've been seeing him in our case side. He is jacked to hell. 6'1", jacked, but how both men make the weight category.
But I would like to see Augusto just try to mix things up a little bit, give something for his opponent to think about. There you go. Look at him there.
Feel the power. Look at the size of his legs for him. It's like a tree trunk.
Scrum halfway.
Just if he shoots in and drives through the power of his legs, he could maybe force a takedown. again, easier said than done.
Now we're seeing some headway.
It's pretty common. Sometimes guys are slow, slow starters. Need a bit of time to get their rhythm and find their feet in the middle of the fight. But
It does feel like this that Raymond is just picking up the points in the judges' eyes just to the length. Someone who trains at the MANGOMEDALIEV gym, that's
a combat sambo world champion as well.
a nightmare. Now Raymond using all that power just to grind Raymond up against the cage.
Just see that height. Just to push his face.
Raymond has so much to his advantage.
But in a grappling position like that, obviously being shorter, it makes it a bit easier to get in and get those underhooks and try and, like you see there.
He's not going to get his arms connected. The waist there, is he?
I mean, if you can, the hands, it makes it that bit more difficult to establish that takedown because he wants to
Final few moments of his opening round, do you get the feeling that Raymond has just picked up enough with those long strikes to impress the judges?
just ways just creates a little bit of space and just snaps it out.
We are going to go to round 2.
Double punches there on the side of the head. Manny Pacquiao pulling out.
You're on right now. What's the advice?
Be a bit more active, maybe. Give his opponent something to think about. Try and mix things up a little. I mean, standing right in front of him, hands up, and not really moving his head or throwing shots, just means he's in a position to be hit.
We see a little question mark kick was opening to the round. There was some nice combinations starting to come through from Raymond. No real damage being caused, but again, it's enough at this point to impress the judge.
Well, if he overcommits to his shots, he opens up the takedown attempt. So he's going to stand back. He's not going to charge him with anything. He's going to keep things at range. That was a flashy wheel kick.
What's nice is the follow-up combination from Raymond. You see that spinning heel kick straight into the land, looks to the knee. Nothing's landing yet, but the potential is there.
Yeah.
Also, trying not to be moving in straight lines all the time. Just walking forward and walking back in a straight line, which makes it a lot easier for Raymond to time him coming in or just to establish his range. He's a bit more circling from side to side movement, just something to keep his opponent guessing.
Augusto's got to start using the angles. He's got to use angles. Like, going straight forward, you're going to run into lots of things there.
Referee just having a word here with the corner of Andre Augusto. Ask for the towel. Just wiping some sweat down.
Get the baby oil off.
Let's go. Fight.
Well, here we go, round 2 here in our co-main event in Dubai. What a wonderful night it's been here. Oof. And it's a quick start here from Raymond.
Nice, that's a nice shot
the
there.
He's gotten.
Again.
Oh my word.
Like we said, just because he shoots in doesn't mean it's going to be that easy to get him down.
Shooting on a Russian who's got the kind of ground skills that Raymond, the MANGOMEDALIEV, has is a dangerous affair.
Yeah.
And he's ending up in this position, and that's a stiff knee to the ribs.
As we saw earlier, just because you train in a top gym doesn't always mean you're guaranteed to win, but it certainly helps.
Oh, leg lock attempt. Heel hook. Heel hook attempt. Good luck.
Oh, he's turned. It's going to make it more difficult there, especially his knee is past that hip line. So to finish that heel hook's very difficult.
Referee just saying those strikes to the back of their head there. Little pause of the action.
Asking the ref if it's okay.
Is it okay if I keep punching?
Yeah.
I think he's sitting on his head right now.
Punching between his legs, which is a unique move.
This is a very uncomfortable position for Andre Augusto.
Kimura grip. Certainly in a great position if he could just break that. That's what he wanted.
It's
going to be hard to see a tap, though, there.
There it is, tap.
Well, there we go. Raymond MANGOMEDALIEV gets it done early in round 2. 20-month layoff, but he is certainly back in fine form.
Well, we saw what Raymond has in his arsenal. Like we said, if Augusto can get the takedown, maybe he can get the submission, and it went the other way. So it just shows how versatile his opponent was.
Just take us through this sequence.
Yeah, I mean, this is an awkward position to end up in where he's, you know, sitting on his head almost, and he can't really get any elevation or press away because MANGOMEDALIEV has that leg hooked as well. Maybe if Augusto had gotten up on his right foot on his toes and tried to elevate, but that arm's already controlled, so just all that would happen was MANGOMEDALIEV would fall to his back maybe and could still have that grip. So it's establishing that Kimura grip makes it very difficult. And when Augusto's two hands together had been broken, that was pretty much it.
Like you're saying, though, that's not really a traditional position. That's almost the kind of case where the human body's a buffet.
Yeah.
Wherever you're standing, there's going to be something to eat. That was the Kimura on the menu.
Awkward position, yeah. I mean, as he was sat on top with that arm kind of sticking out, it was always an option there, which, as you can see, he took.
Well, let's take this from the ground and make our co-main event official.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 21 seconds of the second round, we have a winner by way of submission to Kimura from Russia, RAIMOND MANGOMEDALIEV.
Beautiful, clinical victory there from RAIMOND. Excited to see what's next from hopefully it's sooner than 20 months. Hopefully it's here on 971.
I mean, that man is serious. He's definitely bound for the bigs.
We saw Manir say earlier that he wants perhaps 2 more events this year. I would love that. I would love for this roster to keep coming back here. As I say, no one's under an exclusive contract, but the reception they've had this week, the talk amongst the fighters is, if there's an invitation to come back, they'll be here.
Sure, and didn't take much damage in that fight either, so you could imagine a quick enough turnaround would be easy for him. But let's see if we can get him on the next show.
He's at a point in his career when he needs to start fighting regularly and start showing what he can do to progress through the ranks. But gents, we are moving towards our main event. The eyes of the world will be on this one.